It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners set to meet tomorrow. They've got two meetings planned. Again, their meeting earlier in the month was canceled due to weather, but the work session is scheduled for tomorrow at 4 p.m. At the work session, they state they'll discuss the possible additional budget items and discuss the election board. And then at their meeting at 6 p.m. on the agenda under citizens' concerns, Kenny Fuller will talk about a street light placed at Seminole Wood and Shrine Club Road, public hearing on closing and abandoning L.J. Anderson Road. Under new business, EMS Director Patrick Parson on hand to consider and approve changes to EMS policy and procedures. Also on hand to talk about approval of purchase of LifePak cardiac monitors. Mitch Sutton with the airport will be on hand to talk about a precision approach path indicator. On the agenda is considering and approve closing and abandoning L.J. Anderson Road. Consider and approve bids for the Ag Complex concession stand. Consider and approve contract for Heart of Georgia Altamont Regional Commission for services with the Wayne County Transit. Consider and approve refunding the Community Development Block Grant account. Consider and approve voting delegate for the ACCG Legislative Leadership Conference. Vote to set county millage rate and approve resolution to levy both the county and school board's millage. Consider and approve sheriff vehicle purchase. Consider and approve Lake Grace rental agreement. Consider and approve resolution for election board. Consider and approve EMS vehicle purchase. Engineer Brandon Purcell on hand to consider and approve final plat for Flint Branch Duplex Subdivision. Rec Director Lamar Eccles on hand to talk about consider and approve update on pickleball courts and consider and approve the 2025 budget for general fund, revolving loan fund, and ARP. Items with the administrator, items with the county clerk, items with commissioners, all that's set again for tomorrow at 6 p.m. at their regular meeting. And they've got a work session before that at 4 p.m. and all taking place at the county commissioners meeting room. Also taking place tomorrow morning is that court hearing for the 11-year-old who faces criminal charges in connection with the death of 8-year-old Noah Bush. 11-year-old faces 4 charges: involuntary manslaughter, simple battery, criminal trespassing, and concealing the death of another. He'll be back in juvenile court this Thursday morning at 9 a.m. with his attorney. It's scheduled for courtroom C. Once again, the juvenile case, so media is banned from the courtroom proceedings. Noah Bush's family and attorneys will be on hand at the event. We'll have a full report on Friday's newscast. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. CSX Railroad has announced that they're going to close several railroad crossings here in the city of Jesup beginning tomorrow due for maintenance. For Wayne County's projected date of closures is Thursday. This will include the following areas in the city of Jesup: Pine Street, East and West, Jesup Yard, Cherry Street, Orange Street, Magnolia Street, Brunswick Street. Closings will be anywhere from 2 to 5 days depending on maintenance need. The projected date may change, and City of Jesup will let us know if it does. Since Brunswick Street's a one-way in and out, CSX says they'll try and have it accessible in less than 24 hours. Once again, all this taking place beginning tomorrow. Also, they state the railroad crossing on South Brunswick Street will be closed beginning tomorrow for up to 5 days. This road is one way in and one way out to the Buggy Whip subdivision due to it being a one-way. And due to it being one-way, temporary second entrance has been created. It's going to be off Sunset. They state there'll be detour signs erected to assist drivers. And if you have any questions about the closings, again, call the county office. That number 912-427-5900. Again, all this begins tomorrow here in the city of Jesup. And again, several railroad crossings will be closed for several days. A woman on Hilton Head Island was attacked and killed by an alligator Monday morning in the Sea Pines area on Hilton Head Island. Sheriff's Department, Hilton Head Fire Department, Sea Pines Security responded to a lagoon off Wood Duck Road. Fire personnel located the body inside the lagoon. Witness accounts say the woman was walking her dog near the lagoon when she was attacked and pulled underwater by the alligator. They said an autopsy will be performed at the medical center at the University of South Carolina to determine the cause of death. Sheriff's Department says the dog was unharmed. Crime unit still searching for the alligator, which they report is approximately 8 feet in length. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news: the Wayne County Board of Education is expected to have a called meeting this Friday morning as they need to make decisions on which direction the school system is heading. Now, since the board and superintendent, Dr. Kelly, have agreed to end his employment, that vote last Friday in a called meeting, and that vote unanimous 5-0. All this taking place after that work session in which the former CFO, Tony Williams, gave a report on the school's financials over the past 3 years, and her detailed report revealed a lot of shortcomings, how the school's finances have been handled over that period of time. After a report, a 20-minute executive session in which Dr. Kelly was asked to leave the executive session that Tuesday, then a called board meeting last Friday, and the 5-0 vote to move in a new direction. The decisions on which direction the board is headed have to be made. Should get some answers in a called board meeting again. They expect to have one this Friday morning. WIFO LFM will continue to follow the story as it develops, but we did receive word that the agreement between the board and superintendent has been signed and agreed upon by both parties. The board will begin the search for its next school superintendent. Finally, the Chamber of Commerce's event coming up September 5th entitled Brew and Build, Creating Success for Your Businesses, One Cup at a Time, tailored for small businesses. The session takes place at Coastal Pines College from 8:30 to 10 a.m. Cost for members is $15, for non-members $20. We ask that you please register by August 29th. To register, call the Chamber at 912-427-2028. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.